Did you know that more than 60% of formerly incarcerated people reoffend and end up back in prison? Reincarceration is one of America's hardest cycles to break, especially when poverty and criminal records make it difficult to lead a normal life and to find a regular job. The most common based understanding of reincarceration is based on data from the U.S. Department of Justice, stating that 68% of prisoners released were rearrested for new crimes within 3 years, and 77% were rearrested within 5. A direct quote used by Leonard Sipes, Jr. from an article on CrimeInAmerica.net. Many inmates leaving prison want to lead better lives, but end up falling back into the cycle of reoffending due to the following issues that hinder any progress in them reentering society and staying out of prison. The lack of skills and education causes stigmas and difficulty in finding a job after being released. Finding a job as an ex-convict is a challenge due to various reasons. They are offered 50% fewer jobs and earn less than those never incarcerated. And without employment, many go back to a life of crime in order to make money. As quoted by Jennifer Gonzalez in the 2012 article, Ex-Offenders Prepare for Work at Life at Community Colleges. The author of the 2016 article from Business Law Today by Betty Boyd clearly says that job applications that reveal an applicant has been convicted of a crime are often tossed out without even looking at the skills. Lack of education and skills also make reintegration very difficult. One survey of 1,300 inmates found that 30% of convicted felons did not graduate high school. Therefore, they do not have this. As quoted by Will Erstad in the 2018 article titled Life After Prison. The typical ex-convict has few skills and a very spotty employment record, lowering chances of finding gainful employment. This is a quote from the 2015 article written by Dallin Flake for the Washington University Law Review. There are many solutions to lowering the rates of reincarceration and making productive members of society, those including GED programs, in which we will discuss next. Reincarceration is a problem that should be solved by better preparing inmates for life outside of prison. Educational and other programs such as behavioral therapy greatly decrease these rates. An article by Michaela Garofalo, written in 2020, states, therapeutic interventions are needed to help improve the ability of incarcerated families to cope with the realities of life outside prison. They are mostly ill-prepared to face difficult challenges that come with being outside of prison. A 2020 study showed an 8% drop in the reincarceration rates for inmates that remain in programs over those who did not, as quoted from the 2017 article by Mac Taylor, Improving In-Prison Rehab Programs. These findings suggest that in-prison programs improve the outcome of released offenders greatly. Completing the GED and vocational programs were associated with 3-year recidivism rates, according to Rossiter et al. Article from Journal of Correctional Education. With the help of these programs, inmates can go on to living a normal life outside of prison with the proper skills needed. Knowing all of this information, it is vital to making these programs accessible to inmates. Unfortunately, not many prisons have the resources to do so. But there is a way for us as people to help change the life of these inmates and truly make a difference. We can contribute by donating and bringing awareness. There are 2 foundations we can donate to. Prison Education Foundation at www.prisonedu.org and the Hope Western Prison Education Program at www.westernsem.edu. Please help donate to help them provide the essentials like books, educational supplies such as pencils, notepads, anything that you can donate, even cash. Thank you.